Schwezo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schwezo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs has been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gainett Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gainett Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gainett Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainettTrucking.com.
It's time to go one-on-one with DP. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. Here is your host, Derek Pearson. Brought to you by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Boom. Monday night sports ticket. One-on-one. DPHA. Going to carry you through till 10 or so. Get used to long ticket sports nights. Forward. We're going to pack the joint until you fall asleep with us. Yeah, we're going long. We're going deep. Because it's football season and you deserve it. The Starter Heyman text line, 402-464-5685. If you want to be a part of what we're doing, hit us with a what's up. Let us know you're out there, and we will include you in the show. Lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. There's a Major League Baseball playoff run. There's big signings in the National Football League. But there's a lead. There's a lead story. 3 sleeps. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 sleeps until Kansas City. 3 sleeps until It is the Cincinnati Bearcats and your Nebraska Huskers. And there's lots of questions. There's lots of things that we're curious about. And I think that's the full temperature of the room I want to set. Because I'm going to break the, what did you say? I'm going to break the glass ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, okay, y'all ready for this? I just want to say this, and then I will be held to it through eternity. If anyone tells you they know what's going to happen Thursday, they are lying to you. If they tell you they know what the Huskers record's going to be, no, they don't. No, they don't.
Yeah, I've been caught lying to my family for 3 years in a row.
No, they don't. No. You can tell me how you feel about something. Yeah, you can tell me how you feel. You can tell me what you think will happen. But if you're just taking it as an opinion, cool. If you're taking it as somebody saying, I know what this, no, they don't. I don't care what facility they're in. I don't care what vacuum they're in. I don't care what experience they have. I don't care how many, they've got a third eye, that's telling them they're empaths, and they tell you, I've seen this. I dreamed of this. They don't know. You know what? You know why I know? You know why I know? Because no one knows. No one knows. Don't know what the Huskers record's going to be. No idea. No idea. We can all wish they go undefeated. We can all hope they go undefeated. Simply because, as a fan, you're allowed to hope that your team goes undefeated. That is a statement of truth for every sports fan in the world, that they at the beginning of the season, they hope their team goes undefeated. They may not expect it, but anybody tells you, hey, we're going to run the table. Nope, don't know. Don't know. There's a thing that science tells you, right? And it is corrective thinking, that they will tell you that from the same DNA and the same environment raised in, that two children in the family, born of the same DNA, same parents, living in the same house, under the same rules, under the same financial situation, emotional, identical. No. You ready for this truth? Let me blow your mind. That you have an older brother, right?
Yeah, 3 older brothers.
3 older brothers. That none of your brothers were raised by the same parents.
I can see the results, yeah. I think we're all very different. My parents have definitely changed in how they raised each one of us.
Your parents and their first child, they are brand new. Brand new energy, brand new love, brand new financial situation, brand new work environment, brand new community, brand new house, brand new things in the house, brand new eating schedules, brand new everything. And then they will gain and gather experience. They will become better parents at some things and worse parents at other things because they're human. And when the second child comes along, the second child never meets the first parents. They never know them. They're never going to get that first, that expectation, the holding of the breath, right? The first gasp at what they've created for the first time, right? The first baby steps, the first words, the first time they get to dress their baby, the first family pictures, the first sharing with the family. They're not the same. They're not the same. They may be more knowledgeable. They may be more experienced. They're not the same. Third son comes along. That enthusiasm that they had for the eldest son, it's a little bit gone. It's a little bit gone. Every parent out there will tell you, hey, Listen. Let's get through this.
Oh, my brother Sawyer's not listening. He's number 3.
Right. Hey man, let's get through it. We know the routine. Chop. Let's go. We got things to do. We listen. We got more bills to pay. We got more clothes to buy, more food to buy, everything else. Hopefully, we've advanced in our career. We've made money or made better decisions. And if we haven't, guess what? It shows up in child number 3, and there's nothing you can do about it. That being said, we have no idea what this Nebraska team is. We have no idea. New coaching staff, new group leaders, new NIL rules, new money, new revenue share, new counselors on board, new consultants on board, different expectations, different way of working. The way Coach Raiola worked a year ago is not the way because he's got a different offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
Different quarterbacks coach, different expectations. He's got a different offensive line. This offensive line has never taken live rapid fire before. Never done it. All they know is each other. All they know is the Husker defense. They don't know anything else. They haven't been leaned on by anybody who is not their friend, who is not aware of who they are and who cares about them. Every defender that they've faced to this point is respectful of them. And, hey, everybody they've faced to this point knows how fast and how strong they are. They know what it's like to lean up against them. They know how hard they have to go to get a win. We don't know. We don't know this tight end room. We don't know the receiver room. We've never seen them together before.
I mean, and if you look at the depth chart they put out too, they're open about, we got questions. There's a lot of oars on there for a reason.
They don't know either.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I never went into a game. There were, I think 2,000 games. I never knew how the game was going to go. That's why you don't sleep the night before. The more you think you know, the more questions you seek and how many dark corners you can go into to figure out. Oh, let me look at film one more time.
I'd like to know how many dark corners Florida State looked into last year before their game versus Georgia Tech. Because they never got out of that dark corner.
Well, because you don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who you are. There are people who sit in front of this microphone and they don't know who they are that day. Hopefully, you're smarter than you were yesterday. Hopefully, you're more prepared than you were yesterday. Hopefully, you have more information than you had yesterday, right? You're more knowledgeable. But we as fans haven't seen this team. We haven't seen this team. We haven't even seen the starting group together as it may line up Thursday night. We know what they told us about them.
Mm-hmm. We still don't know which 11 are going to be there.
We don't know what 11. We don't know which set what scheme are you going to use?
I'm intrigued by the coaching staff too. How are those guys going to work together? It's going to be interesting. How much does Phil Snow have to say on the defense? Is Matt Rule just fully CEO, or is he harping on the defensive line? Because that's where his bread and butter used to be. And now you got Terry Brown, you got a new face there. You got Phil Simpson, lineman. I mean, there's a lot of although it's all been hailed as great plugins, it's a lot of plugins.
You can say that you feel comfortable with the new additions, but you don't know anything about them. They've talked to you. Strike that. They've talked at you.
Yeah, there you go.
They haven't talked to the fan base. There's not one, listen to me, that you can say, there's not one time you can say, I know in this situation, 1st and 10 at the 20, we know what 11's going to be, what package they're going to be in, what the focus is, play number 1, focus number 1, result number 1. Because if that first down's at the 45-yard line, at Nebraska's own 45, or if it's at Cincinnati's 30, via a turnover, are you calling the same play? Are they do we know what they're calling? Do we know who do we know how Dylan's going to feel Thursday morning? Do we know how he's going to sleep? Do we know what he's eating? Remember, you're eating on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you take some food with you, but if you're taking food with you, there's a risk. If you're getting food there, there's a risk. You try to control as many things as possible. We don't know what the hotel bed situation is going to be like.
Yeah, they're not always great. You run into some interesting ones every now and then.
Oh, bro.
I'll never forget Kyle Perry told me the story, and I won't put the hotel out there. His room had bed bugs in the thing. Imagine losing sleep before the game.
University of Alabama, Birmingham. We went down and played them, and I mean to tell you, and these weren't bed bugs. These were bed monsters, bro.
Gross.
These were active. Bro, my skin's crawling just thinking about it. That we had to change hotels.
It was just the entire hotel was
we
infested.
Well, because everybody looked. Normally you're tired. We got in there. We got in late.
Mm-hmm.
The game we were playing the next day, but we got in late. And so usually in those situations, it's quick team check-in, into bed, get up, see you at breakfast, right? See you at breakfast or study hall or whatever you're going to do. But the phones start ringing. And you could hear like it was a chain. Hey, man. Hey, and then people start running back and forth from room to room to see.
Gross.
Oh, bruh. And, oh, man. Barry Washburn. Dickie Dixon. Literally, there was one like on his neck.
Oh.
And you just, like he was scratching it and it was all grody. And David Fitzgerald, I've never seen anybody laugh that hard, but it was the uncomfortable, right? Because then it's everybody because we wanted to get in the shower, wash off whatever, anybody that had gotten in the bed to shower, get dressed, but we had to leave the bags on the outside.
Yeah, you can't bring those in there.
Then
you got to burn all your clothes too.
Right. So then we had food that was being delivered to the team hotel. So that had to be canceled and we had to restructure. Of course, it's late night in Birmingham, Alabama, not exactly the cuisine center of the universe. But this is the thing. And then you don't know how your team's going to deal with that 2 hour. You're thrown off schedule, right? So it's 2 hours to find a hotel that has enough rooms. And then, of course, nobody's settled in.
Or
right?
ate or anything.
Right. And this is pre-cell phone. So everybody's on a landline in a phone booth calling parents to let them know what's going on. The parents are like, what's going on? Of course, in what case would that be where the parents make it a better situation? No, they're going to stir it up and make it even worse. They had recommendations. They didn't want their son staying at a certain hotel. So they were recommending, of course, then the parents with more money suggested the higher level hotel. And the coach is like, well, we don't have the money for that because we've got to pay for it. And it was
our last hotel just had bugs. Like, how much money do you think we got here, Chief?
Right. It was there. But I mean, this is Division I. So it wasn't like, we weren't staying in the economy. We weren't in the Econo Lodge.
You just don't know to your point. Like, again,
and this was a brand. Yeah. This was a brand. Like, we felt comfortable.
It just takes one jackwagon though to ruin a hotel.
Bro.
It's everywhere.
So you never know what's going on with teams on the way there the night before. Like, we don't know what Tuesday night will be for Husker football. We don't know what it's like for Cincinnati. We don't know what's going on in the marriages of the coaching staff at Cincinnati. We don't. So when people say we know, no. What you're doing is you're wagering, you're putting yourself in a space where you're claiming expertise when it doesn't really exist. And it's fine to say, based on what I know versus, as Steve Sipple will say, what I know versus what I think I know. That's fine, because most of the things that you think you know, you don't. I could look at Nebraska's offense from last year, week 5, which would be entirely different than the offense from week 12 or the Pinstripe Bowl. But that has nothing to do with the offense that will take the field Thursday. The same thing applies for Cincinnati. Why? Because Cincinnati, their skill position people, none of them are returning. These are all transfers. These are all new folks. Like, you can tell me you know the quarterback, right? But there is a difference between throwing to Nebraska's number 6 receiver and their number 1 receiver. Quarterback play should elevate when you get better talent around you, and it becomes simpler. Throws become simpler. Your stats become better because 1, there's not as many drops. 2, they're where they're supposed to be. 3, they're when they're supposed to be. 4, they catch it. And then 5, they do more with it than everybody that's listed behind them. But we don't know Cincinnati's skill position people. We can go back to what they did at their previous stop a year or 2 ago, because several of them have been at several schools in the last few years. So guess what? What you did at Western Kentucky versus what you did at Texas A&M, not the same. Not same. Not same. So when someone says, I know how this is going, here's what I think is going to happen. Okay, cool. Okay. Literally, you just farted in the way. Like, just go ahead and do that. But the reality is, we don't know, but we can be curious. We can be curious. And if I'm asking Husker listeners, Husker fans, Harrison, now we can have a different conversation because we don't know how good these rooms are, but I can be curious about how you feel, how comfortable you are in those groups, how confident you are about those groups. And that to me is a more reasonable conversation.
Stop you from eating crow left and right.
Well,
as the season rolls on, if you say a bunch of declaratives, you're going to be in. I mean, there's a reason Vegas stays on top because everybody thinks they know.
Everybody, and they got a plan. Like, everybody goes in Vegas. I know exactly what I'm going to play. I know I got the rules of engagement, all these things, and even the pros, the pros.
Mm-hmm.
You don't beat Vegas.
Well, like, what was the spread for UNLV and Idaho State? Like 31-37 final score, and UNLV almost tricked it off and lost the money line altogether. So,
well, it was like the Iowa State
Kansas State
game was a bad beat. That was a bad beat because there's literally no reason for that game to finish the way it did, right? Because
that one or Hawaii and Stanford was crazy as well.
Well, the over under was what?
3 was 3 in Kansas State's favor.
Well, but
the over under, I'm not entirely sure what that Kansas was.
I want to say it was like 48.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
And it's 24-21 late in the fourth quarter, and then Iowa State pulls the short yardage play. The running back breaks it, scores. The over's won. The over's done. Now, if you're betting the under, you're panicked because you're looking for a hold, like get a stop, and then maybe he'll miss the field goal or he'll make the field goal but still be under. What you don't want, the last thing you want to happen is the touchdown. And there's no reason for the touchdown to happen. Right? And you can't bet that. You can't say, okay, I think they're going to, 4th and 2, they're going to. Well, they did. Everybody goes crazy. Except they mark him down 6 inches short.
If that, yeah.
Right? They mark him short. Vegas rejoices. Confetti in the air. Now, everybody who bet the over is still, hey, man, like they'll punch this in.
Mm-hmm.
They'll punch this in. Piece of cake. Except for they don't. Except for they don't.
That's why I love the college game so much. It happens in the NFL level too, but at the college level, I mean, to start off the game, who was it out of Kansas State? Like, let me just yard this inside the one real quick. Like you just run into some place where it's like, Yep, we're not quite pro yet. You're going to see those mistakes happen, no matter if they never like we had it. With Cam Taylor-Britt, one of the most experienced, polished guys you think you can trust back there, and he had a couple times where he just struggled with the punt to the point where a guy that we thought we absolutely knew could handle it struggled there. Now he's doing great in the NFL. He has no problems, but like in that position,
they don't put him in punt return.
Exactly. We didn't know, and we found out eventually.
Well, they figured it out.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, man, don't ask him to do stuff that he's proven he can't do. But if you had asked Nebraska football the day before that first game,
I would have been in love with it.
Sure-handed.
Yep.
Sure-handed. Sure-handed. Hey, high IQ, high football IQ. He's going to make the right decisions, and he's sure-handed. Those are the two boxes that would have been checked first.
And high IQ and short-handed are both true, and it still didn't work out at all how you would think.
Not if you saw those games, you did.
No.
Not if you saw those games, they weren't. And here's the thing. If we said that Hawaii, I don't know what universe we're in where Hawaii was favored over Stanford anyway. Like, what have we done? What have we done?
I thought Luck would get some more respect.
What have we done
Coach of the program?
Andrew Luck couldn't save them from Hawaii.
He almost did it.
Yeah, but
almost.
he
Almost pulled it off. Again, you had a crazy pick at the end there where the defensive end just jumps up, has a lucky, he like stops it, like bounces off his helmet and just right into his hands, swings the game for Hawaii.
Make the throw.
Well, he made it.
You have the lead. You have the lead and the ball, and you're driving. The one thing you cannot do is give Hawaii the ball.
I don't understand. Well, they had that pick, and then also
why not run the ball?
Well, look, that was their entire bread and butter. Is me and Tristan were talking about. They looked like Brett Bielema, Illinois, Big Ten West football. Is what it looked like.
Let's just run the ball. They hadn't stopped it. You just went. I think the running back had 45 yards of the previous drive.
Yeah, he racked up over 100. They had over 200 yards, and then the last drive, when you need to, worst case scenario, milk clock. So they don't get another attempt. You take 15 seconds to go 3 and out on 3 incomplete passes.
But you know what happens? There's some coach. Again, it's what we should do.
Worst thing you could probably hear.
It happens. And here's the thing. If we said this to Nebraska fans that in Dublin, their last trip, that all the momentum is with the Huskers. All of it's wearing scarlet and green.
The biggest, what we should do moment.
All of it. And some coach said, you know what we should do right here? Let's put a nail in it. Onside kick. And there was not an adult in the room who goes, no, what we should do is what we've been doing.
There had to have been some faces on that sideline that I would love to know everyone's reaction.
This is exactly my point. Having been a coach and been in those rooms, and been on the headphones where I heard a coach say a thing that I knew was a terrible idea. Barry and I have told these stories, right? That we've been told things and we just went, oh no. Oh, watch this. Watch this.
Did you ever speak up about it though?
Yes. And it didn't. I might as well talk to the headphone right there on the desk.
I'm just perplexed.
Because again, I'm just going. I always think that game is going to forever haunt a lot of fans. It's
the human element, we forget the human element, and we don't know who's having a bad day. Little did we know that the coach that made the call that
we don't know who
that Barry and I banged our head against the wall. We didn't know that his wife was cheating on him and that he had just found out about it on Wednesday before the Friday game. So little did anybody who was around the game or who cared to went, oh, we should have known that he was not going to have a good night. Of course you should have known, but you couldn't know. You couldn't know. And I say this all the time. If you're betting on college students, you're betting on teenagers who we don't know what percentage of the team washed their underwear that week. Not that day, that week. We don't know. We don't know whose mom's got an overdue phone bill and they couldn't reach him because the cell phone was turned off, or the girlfriend went MIA and the player's worried, or they're struggling academically already, right? In the struggle, got a course. We don't know.
Yeah, it's that first week of school too. All that's an effect of, you're getting ready in classes and then you're heading off to Kansas City immediately as soon as you start school.
I just want to have the conversation where we are being honest about confidence level and comfort level. And that's a different discussion. So, Harrison, we'll go to break. We'll come back. We will start at a position where there is a level of comfort, a pretty high level of comfort, until you ask the next question. The first question is, how comfortable are you in this room? And you will say, well, because of this, I'm super comfortable. And then I'll ask another question, and that will change your answer. It will change your answer. So we'll talk about the depth chart, your comfort level. Texters, get your texting fingers ready. Because the question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, Harrison, what is your comfort? And you can have two different numbers. Your comfort level and your confidence level in the quarterback room. We'll get your answer when we come back.
Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs have been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back, One-on-One. We're going to go till 10. Confidence, comfort. Confidence and comfort. That as we're 3 sleeps away, you know, how comfortable are you going to sleep Wednesday night, Harrison Arns? Are you comfortable that this will be a win, or are you uncomfortable?
Comfort level is probably like a 5.
So 50-50 ball.
50-50 ball.
It's a 50-50
for comfort wise.
It's a 50-50 ball. It's a 50-50 ball.
I go through this all the time. Like until we have this stretch. I think it's like what, Minnesota, Northwestern, USC, UCLA. Until we go 4-0 in one of those stretches where you get 2 kind of tough games and 2 games where you just chalk wins. Until you can go 4-0, it's like, I just can't give an absolute vote of confidence that we're just gonna get right up the W. And now, like I said, there's a lot of stuff in the preseason that makes me optimistic, but we constantly fail to beat the middle tier Big Ten teams.
What would make you optimistic about this team? What have you seen?
8-9 win seasons.
What have you seen?
What made me optimistic is when you get a guy like Dainke in here. The idea of, but I do like the coaching staff a lot.
He's not All-American.
No, but you bring in some
Is
talent
he all
there.
Big Ten?
No. It gives you hope that you've at least filled that room. And then I do love the coaching staff in terms of who they brought in. We'll see how it shakes out and how they communicate.
But I'm a Brad fan. I'm a key fan. But we don't know.
No, we don't. But if I'm looking for optimism, like that's the sources of light. It doesn't mean it might, lead me into a dark valley, but right now it looks bright.
Stay away from the light, Emily Ann. Run towards the light, Emily Ann. Here's the thing. Comfort and confidence in the quarterback room. The quarterback position. You can say quarterback room, quarterback position. 2 different spaces. Because the quarterback room includes a much bigger, vaster. But the quarterback position, what is your confidence level in the quarterback position?
That one's actually probably feel the best about 8.
What is your comfort in the quarterback room?
Like a 6. I'm a little bit thrown off by Gramstead slipping to QB3. Now that could be schematic because they're planning on getting him in there. TJ Latif versus Akron, and I think it was Houston Christian. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't seen any of those guys outside of Dylan Raiola. I haven't seen them in a live game, so we're at like probably a 5-6 there.
And we have to remember the coordinator, quarterback's coach, coordinators, right? There are more things. And hey, who impacts the quarterback room the most? What other group?
That's wide receivers.
That offensive line.
I do think we got an upgrade though in terms of wide receiver coach. Nothing against McGuire, but he's young. Just a young guy. Let's get some more seasoning.
Harrison, you just hit him with the don't take this personally.
I did, but you know what? You look at you hear me talking on air. It's like, look, there's a young buck on air. Don't take this personally, but maybe shut your mouth.
not for nothing, but
otherwise, best of luck to him. No ill will.
Not for nothing, but I think it's an upgrade. I think.
I won't ask you what you think, but I do like the direction of the wide receiver room right now. We got to see
comfort in the wide receiver room.
We'll go 7.
Confidence in the receivers. Oh, Pete the Raccoon. He's coming to eat. He's coming to dinner. See him across the street.
He is quick out there.
See him?
Yeah, we can put that on.
He's the bigger of the two.
Picks it up.
He's the bigger of the two. I hope he makes it across the street. He's a daredevil. Like, wait for the red light.
Downtown Lincoln's just wild. Your feed's getting a little out of control.
Right.
Okay. Pretty soon we're going to see coyotes roaming around our building waiting for their feed as well.
The food chain is the food chain.
Food chain's the food chain.
Food chain is the food chain.
And where were we? Was it wide receivers?
The wide receiver room.
Wide receiver room. Confidence or comfort? Confidence. We'll go 7. Comfort and confidence are the same there. I mean, with Dylan Raiola at that's those two groups feed off each other.
Is that because of Dylan? Is that?
Well, realistically, you need the wide receivers to step up if you're going to have your 5-star look like a 5-star. So
is Dylan a 5-star?
I mean, his freshman year, I'd say he looked like a 5-star.
Really?
True freshman, walking into what that room was, pretty broken. I mean, it was. In my mind, you're trying to figure out. You just came off of your
Jeff Sims. Out Arch Manning to win the job.
He didn't bring out, but you might give Manning the 6-star.
Yeah,
if you really want to. But
he didn't beat. There wasn't a lot of competition in that quarterback room.
No, I mean he was the guy, and that was evident. But
I mean, that was his job from day one. That was his job.
I mean, as a true freshman, I mean, with 20+ touchdowns, he threw 11 or 13 picks on the year.
13 touchdowns, 11 picks.
It was 13 and 11?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well, let me look up. 67% completion rating.
He might have been higher than that. Yeah, 67-1, something like that. Yeah.
I mean, those numbers are pretty good. When you look at a lot of his picks, some of them were just bad in terms of Illinois through the wide receiver's hands. So some of those you're going to write off, but you're going to get, 3 of those every season, it feels like. I don't know. I'm still like, when I watched Dylan Raiola, the picks were bad, but I do have a lot of confidence. Like, I didn't see a quarterback out there making egregious throws outside of that right after halftime UCLA pick.
But I think your confidence number shows that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's not a 9.
Right? Offensive line. Confidence level.
We'll go 6.
Comfort. Offensive line room.
I think 7, you got depth there. You move pieces around, which isn't always great in the middle of the season, but
you have good depth.
You got supposedly good depth. You see a bunch of ors. That's either a sign of good depth or a sign of no one's sticking out whatsoever.
See, this is my thing, right?
Well, it's like Mosey move from wide receiver to the running back room. Is it because he's a great athlete, or you got red flags in the running back room, especially with the Ives injury? So, like, these are, we're kind of honing in on the issues here, but.
All right, so write down your numbers.
This would be a good idea.
Write down your numbers, right? Because then we will go to the running back room. We will go to the running back room. Your confidence in the running game. Let me say that. Your confidence in the running game.
Assuming people stay healthy.
It's your room.
Okay, assuming it's a healthy season and the boys are doing well, we'll go 8.
Comfort in the running back room.
5. That's why I said healthy. If Emmett Johnson goes down, the run game goes down to like a 5 or a 4. I don't know what to expect with Nelson kind of came out of the woodwork. Not that he's not deserving. Maybe he's looking great in practice. And then again, Mosey sneaking in there, and then you got the Ives injuries. It was already kind of a room where you were like 1 and then who's 2, and then one of the position groups where you get to 1, 2, 3, 4 quicker than really any of the other rooms. It's a bit unnerving. And maybe it works out great. I don't know about a whole lot about any of those guys outside of Emmett Johnson.
That we really don't.
Mm-hmm.
The tight end room, how confident are you?
It's a mixed bag. You get the Luke Lindenmeyer, who's tight end who's just been tight end by, his life. And what I mean by that, Harvard backup QB to tight end, Carter Nelson, wide receiver first year at Ainsworth. He was coach, where do you want me position. I mean, you're just going to dominate at that level. And now he's from wide receiver to tight end. You lose Markway. 6 in comfort. Confidence. We're going to go lock even 6 and 6.
I think I think 6 is your number.
I gotta pick a room that I'm high on. I'm very cautious about this season, DP.
But again, this is why we're having the conversation, because walking into it, it requires a different perspective. And this is where we are. We'll throw it a break. When we come back, we'll go up and down the coaching staff.
Real quick, before we go to break, since we're streaming only, I do got to ask, like, where are you at on the tight end room? Because I hear a lot of people's tight end room here at the University of Nebraska. If I talk to some people, it is the best room in the Big Ten, and other people, that is, what are we doing?
How many catches are in the tight end room right now?
How many catches?
Returning catches.
1. Luke?
No, I mean, I think.
Returning catchers?
Yeah. Well, how many returning receptions are there in the tight end room?
Well, Luke Lindmeyer didn't get a whole lot last year. I mean, you may be looking under 10 for sure. Luke Lindmeyer throughout his career, I don't know what he would be at, but even with whoever we've had, with Fedoni, we've struggled to really utilize the tight end room.
I mean, Carter Nelson had
that wide receiver
10,
though.
Right. Bonner.
Is he at the tight end or slot?
He's at slot.
And they're really high on Bonner too, as this like just a freak of nature, head down, I'm going to bully you guy.
Are you high on Bonner?
As a blocker? Yeah. Let's see some playmaking Bonner. I think he's got the athleticism, again, but this is the problem. When you look at all these guys, compared to me, he's got the athleticism. Compared to the rest of the Big Ten, we'll see what Bonner looks like if that muscle really does make an impact at that slot position.
Harrison, you cannot be wrong in giving your opinion on how you feel, what level of confidence and comfort you have. It's their job to change it.
All right, Bonner, this is probably one of the best ones yet. I'll give Bonner an 8.
Okay.
I'm buying into it right now. We'll see, but I think he's the guy. He's been in the system last year. He showed some flashes. You at least got a little bit of continuity with him. I'm not going to be I'll be caught off guard because I've seen him before if it looks bad. So we'll give him, just him in particular. I feel good about him. 8.
It's a lot, bro. We'll go up and down the coaching staff when we come back.
We're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwissow.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Rollouts has been an trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Rollouts will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Rollouts make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Rolloffs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You're listening to One-on-One with DP, sponsored by Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Quick segment to end the hour, and then we'll reset and relaunch at the top of the hour and take you through a couple of things. There's some interesting news going on as well. We'll get to some of that in hour number 2. But Harrison, confidence level, comfort level, confidence level in the Huskers coaching. And I think, right, because we don't know.
Right.
We don't know. And I think discomfort exists because we aren't familiar. If we knew who they were, like we know more about Matt Rule. We don't know everything about Matt Rule. We don't know this version of Matt Rule. We don't know year 3 Matt Rule.
Mm-hmm.
We have some experience with his year 3 in other places, but as we will say, there's no place like Nebraska, so year 3 is going to be different. Fair?
Yes.
You'd
hope so.
Your comfort level in Coach Matt Rule.
And Coach Matt Rule, we'll give him a 9.
And your confidence.
8. I'm Matt Rule alone, 8 and 9.
Butler's a new coordinator. Your confidence in Coach Butler.
In-house, we'll go back to lucky number 6 with John Butler.
Holgorsen.
Holgerson's good. Confidence, I'm going to go confidence 9, comfort 10.
Eckler.
Confidence 8. 8 and 9 again.
Phil Snow.
Phil Snow, I don't know what his role is with that defense. If he's going to be the eyes, I mean, the expectations for him, I couldn't even tell you exactly what.
But as the associate head coach,
he's like he's going to have hands all over it. So we'll go comfort 7, confidence 5. I'm just, we'll see what it really looks like for him.
I find great intrigue that Marcus Satterfield is the tight ends coach.
Yeah.
Comfort.
I mean, that's kind of his bread and butter, right? So 8.
Your comfort.
Comfort. Yeah. Well, I'll go like 8. I mean, you're getting an offensive coordinator to move into a position group, and you got to stay on the house. I'll give him vote of confidence. 8.
Here's the one that I circle: Glenn Thomas, co-offensive coordinator and the quarterbacks coach. Comfort.
6.
Confidence.
5. We're going to split in the middle with quarterback coach with Glenn Thompson.
We don't know. We don't know what we know versus what we don't know.
Give me Barry. I'll give you a 9.
We will talk. We will revisit these numbers next week.
It's okay. This will be good. See if these change and move.
We'll revisit these numbers next week. I promise you. We'll go to break. Come back. Hour number 2, 1-on-1.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at Schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs have been an trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gainett Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gainett Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gainett Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainettTrucking.com.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing. What are you playing? What is this?
The one-on-one?
That's not one-on-one.
That's generic. That's generic music.
Not one-on-one.
That's why you're looking at me funny
That
over there.
is not. I was like, what smooth jazz are you playing? What are you doing? I was like, what is that? It's late night, bro. You got to bring energy. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fix that.
Yeah. I need that. The Starter Hammond text line, 402-464-5685. You can chastise Harrison for his confidence and comfort level.
Yeah, so I should have gotten my questions ready to grow.
Hey man, you will figure this out that for 2 hours a night going forward. Oh, did I just say we're gonna do this 2 hours a night? Yeah, we're gonna do this 2 hours a night. We're landing on the full football season schedule for the next 6 months and a pretty good idea of what it's gonna look like. There'll be some additional student athlete shows and coaches shows that we add along the way. And some adjustments. Of course, we're fluid and we're professional. Sometimes you got to move things around. We are back on the terrestrial, so you can follow on all of the social media streams, Facebook, YouTube, Allo Channel 961 if you want. The Ticket app, if you haven't downloaded it, please do so that you will have it during the football season because you will need it. You will absolutely need it. There'll be multiple streams going on, things going on. As we get into high school, Lincoln Public School football.
Sorry, every Friday night we got that as well.
Yeah, that's the fire up. Well, almost every Friday night.
It's one of my favorite things.
Every Friday night except for the first Friday night of the NFL season because we have that. But we'll be able to multiple stream in some cases, and so that's some more news that we're allowing people to peek behind the curtain and know some of the things that are coming to 93.7 The Ticket in full. In full. There are lots of things going on. If I said that I like the idea of The Ticket being live until midnight. Sports doesn't stop because of the clock. It doesn't stop. And even if we finished the nighttime, I know that imagine like in basketball season where the games are still going. Of course, you have West Coast games, and sometimes the Husker basketball men's and women's or volleyball post games would be late at night, and we wouldn't be able to cover it. Well, we're going to cover it this year. We're going to do Husker volleyball post game shows. Right? That's we're diving in the pool. We're diving in the pool to give y'all everything you want. We think it's an epic run. It's a great start. The number 1 ranked Husker volleyball team. It makes sense to do that.
I tweeted at you too with that PBA. And I saw you had one tweet that went viral.
Spectacular.
You kind of get that crowd in there. It's kind of
spectacular.
People are paying attention.
What do you mean it went viral? What do you mean it went viral?
Maybe I was looking at the wrong one. I thought you had one that blew up pretty good there, or no?
What define viral?
Well, viral. I don't tweet much. If I tweet and I get 20 likes, I'm like, oh, that's sick. And as a media personality, I got to work on
I don't
that.
know what. Well, yeah. That speaking of, right? So we teach on the fly. Yes, that for every show forward that you produce, you need to make sure that it is shared and that the talent shares it as well. So that's a big deal. I'm looking back at I did gain 40.
I think you had one that was like over 300 or maybe 400 likes on there or something like that.
Let's see.
And it was showing Pinnacle Bakerina, and I
I
tweeted on a different one, but the place was popping off, and I was like, oh man.
Okay, I see the one you're talking about because it said, I made mention that it has been said that there's no place like Nebraska. And then I said, it's true. 15,000 for women's volleyball. 800 plus.
Yeah, so that one did pop off. Yeah, that's
okay.
one. And I was
33 30. It's sometimes it's the repost that sometimes will catch my attention. Shout out Jalen Reyes for actually reposting it. But yeah,
it's just a crowd for it was my whole point of that. Like people are hungry for some volleyball.
Well, it was just 3 consecutive epic nights. Even the nights when Nebraska, the Friday night, Saturday night that Nebraska wasn't playing. Great crowd. Great. I mean, Penn State and Creighton, they showed up. Great event. Shout out to the American Volleyball Coaches Association for putting on the event, the first serve event. Matter of fact, they're completing tonight. You should probably pull up the results and look at that because they were in South Dakota tonight. And that'll be a part of what we do in the late night is just to update sports stories, scores. Otherwise, if you are local and you were listening to the brick and mortar, you know that the Royals fell 7-0. They only got 2 hits tonight against the White Sox. They are now 3.5 back from Seattle. The Yankees win against Washington. They moved to 4 games ahead of the Royals. The Mariners play later. But the Royals are they're back 3.5 for the final wild card spot. What's happening in volleyball?
So I'm looking at a couple matches right now. You did wrap up with Penn State, number 2 Penn State. They beat Kansas 3-2, 14 ranked Kansas, and then you still got going on right now.
3-2 though.
3-2 sets. Kansas pushed back. Penn State being, I think they lost a good bit of talent, but nonetheless.
Oh no, I listen.
Or is that a loaded team coming back?
That is a loaded team. That's an impressive result.
Yeah.
That's an impressive result for Kansas.
Absolutely.
To take 2 sets from Penn State. Yeah, you made them go to a 5th set. That's a really talented team. Of course, you got the former Huskers on it. And they looked really good Saturday. Let's see here. So Penn State won set 1, 25-22. Kansas bounced back and won the next 2 sets.
Cool. 4th set was a gut grinder.
Oh, think about it. Penn State won set 4, 30-28. And then won set 5-15, the race to 15. They won 15-12. So they were on the ropes against number 14 Kansas. They were on the ropes, and Kansas was on the ropes against Florida. So we know what that was. Currently active in the final showcase event, number 9 Texas A&M and number 11 Minnesota. They're tied at 22. It's now 23-22 Minnesota in set 1. So kudos. And Nebraska fans, listen. To take down numbers 3 and 6 in dominant fashion
over one weekend,
right? To go 6 out of 7 sets against 2 top 6 teams in the country. A very talented, high IQ Stanford team. They played well. Shout out to Stanford for their representation. Their coach came in, was in the building Sunday morning before the game.
Oh, the coach was in here too?
Yeah. Penn State's coach was in Saturday.
I like it. I like seeing the coaches.
Katie Schuster-Crawley, she came in, her and her assistant, they had coffee. Luke got to take care of them. Sunday, took some pictures. Sitting on the desk is a signed Stanford volleyball from the event. But yeah, to be able to cover Husker volleyball and then volleyball in full, like women's volleyball in full. It will also in extending the night, it will allow us to cover more love volleyball. It will allow us to that's in play. We will work on covering more supernovas. Don't really know what that relationship will be under John Cook and the new regime, but I know what love volleyball is willing to do and wants to do. And as a matter of fact, they are willing to help us cover Husker women's volleyball more in greater detail and greater focus. So, and we're working on a Husker volleyball show. I can't say it yet because pen to paper. Once the ink dries, then I can make the announcement. But that we will cover women's Husker volleyball and have a pretty powerful
conversations are a lot easier to have too.
Listen, when you get the right people, the right folks who can tell you exactly how this thing is supposed to go, perfect. And to cover the entire season, we know that we're going to have a couple of wrestling shows, right? And that those matches, we will have a post-match show for wrestling, right? Ridge has already said, listen, I'm in, right? We got several people. We're almost in a position to have post-UFC fight card shows.
That'll be fun.
Right?
I wonder what kind of niche market that bring in here. Because I shouldn't say niche because there's a lot of fans.
The Complex has got an event Saturday.
Yeah, I think Clyde Johnson's fighting in that one.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the MMA crowd is big. I mean, again, they pack PBA and CHI. So that's the thing. And of course, I got to ask Dana, what's the likelihood that you come back to Lincoln? He goes, well, we owe Lincoln a card. Probably a fight night, probably not a pay-per-view, but a fight night. And there are enough. I mean, Grant Dawson, Drew Dober, there's some folks from Nebraska who you could put on this thing. And of course, with Dana White's Contender Series, he's also continually he's scouting the area, looking for more Nebraska talent. So, but to be able to do those things, and then, with an Emma Spence in the building, having her do a post-game call-in for women's gymnastics and men's gymnastics, we should. Like, ticket listeners deserve that. They deserve to, quite frankly, downtown Lincoln, you're at PBA, Husker basketball, men's basketball. Well, then let's do a post-game for women's basketball.
I just a lot of the fun. You get that, anytime people leave PBA Memorial, it lights up right after. Everyone on the drive home always wants to talk about the game. And it's no different with any of the other events. They're going to turn on the sports station and see if they're talking about
the same number of folks that we will have Husker softball postgame shows.
And tennis. We got to hook up Peter Colbelt.
We got to help. Well, we did a pretty good job last year on their run, their NCAA tournament run.
Yeah.
But we'll do more. As a matter of fact, he's coming in Wednesday, so we'll have him Wednesday night here on the ticket, giving his what he thinks will happen with Nebraska football.
I got a little bit of college football out of him last time we talked.
Yeah,
he's a fan of just sports.
Yeah, he loves it. And he and Herman, we're trying to get Herman in to talk about the women's program, and he's got some really talented athletes who would make great hosts and be able to carry us through. So we want the full sports ticket vibe. That and again, Husker fans, if there's 500 fans showing up for tennis, those 500 fans and the people who couldn't make it deserve to hear. The parents of these athletes deserve to hear about their young people, right? It doesn't, like gymnastics, all the parents may not be here. Be nice for them to be able to come to the ticket and get that. The wrestling programs as well. So there's lots in store as we add on. And of course, there are people that have been curious about what the full lineup. It's evolving. It's evolving. But the idea at a minimum to go to midnight, Monday through Friday, Sunday as well. Because NFL Sunday.
I mean, Sunday we got to fill in 3 hours. No, we're there.
It's
like Sunday's the easiest day to figure that out.
I'm two of those. So
it's 1 hour.
Right. Like literally that's kind of the thing. And then somebody to give the stats. I do want to do a fan forum show.
That'd be fun.
I have started a list of having fans who love specific teams, who are willing to be those people. And I could do the lazy thing and have Peter Ferguson, because he's a Dallas fan, be the NFC East guy. We can get an AFC West guy. We can, to do that and have people come in and have those conversations. But that's also not bad. I would also make them come in at 11 o'clock at night to do it. Like, let me see if you really want to do it.
I know Pete would be good for it, grimacingly.
Right.
He wouldn't.
Right. Like to be able to do that. But then to also offer this. And if you're listening and you know students who are in the broadcast or radio media major, that if they want opportunity, tell them to reach out. This is the perfect time to reach out, because we will have people who can volunteer to get experience overnight. It was the thing that was done when I was in college, that my first radio gig was overnight. And the hours actually got worse before they got better. It started at midnight to 3. Then I did 3 to 6 a.m. because I thought.
Got too good at your job. That's what happened.
Well, I thought, one, it was a great lead in, right? Because I wanted, if I was there at 6, I got to hang out with the regular folks at 6, right? And so, and it worked. But then as I got better at it, can we move you to 9 to midnight? And I hemmed and hawed at first. And then I realized, no, this was SportsCenter before SportsCenter. That literally it was just call and response. We'll see in today's market, one, we're giving them experience. And as you can verify and vouch for people, that if they come here and intern and take it serious and get to work, a full-time job is waiting for them. Yeah. And you can't say that about any other station in the state. That's not really what folks are doing. Think about it. You, Nick.
Is that how we all hired here now? All the full-time people?
Well, Ellie.
We were all interns. I don't think any of us just got the job.
This is my thing. Mm-hmm. This is my thing. I've said it from day one. One, it's great to have the veterans and the experienced sports people. But my responsibility and the invoice that I have to pay to this thing that I love, that this business that I love, the sports that I love, the people that I love, this town, my responsibility is to create more opportunity. Somebody gave me a chance. Somebody gave me an opportunity. There was zero reason for John Thompson to wrap his hand around my shoulder and teach me. There was zero reason for Joe Gibbs. There was zero reason for Jerry Sloan. There's zero reason for Ron Boone, Larry Michael, Doc Walker. Gary Clark. There are people, Tony McGee, who took a chance. I wasn't a former Redskin player. So I had to sell them on the fact that, one, I was going to outwork anybody else. That was top of the list. You're not going to outwork me. And I say that about businesses. Like I said, the ticket doesn't have competitors. It's just us. There's nobody that has the bandwidth or the energy pool that we do. We're a few clicks of a pen away from being 24 hours a day, live, local. Except for when we carry NFL and that sort of stuff. But even then, we stream local, right? And we have that ability to do so. If I don't make room for Harrison Arns, you're working in a store somewhere. You're doing a whole other thing. That's not what you love. That's not like to watch you and Nick to grow in this thing, to watch Ellie, to watch Bella grow in this thing, right? To take the opportunity and go, Rudy, right? Watching Rudy on Saturday gave me all the feels because he was active. He handed out items. He talked to people. He shared stories. He walked people up. He walked them away. He helped in the setup and the breakdown. He's learning the business. And now he's naturally curious. So, well, wait a minute. He literally asked the question, do you think I have a future in this? Yes, I do. As long as you love it and you're not going to be outworked. Like those are, I tell the former Huskers, if you don't love this, don't do it. Here's the story, and I'll set the gentleman. How you doing? I'll set the standard for this thing so people understand that when I got here, when I got to Lincoln, not planning on owning a station, not buying it, not doing any of the things that we've done.
You were just retiring?
I was just listen, man. I was cool.
I mean, well deserved. I'm not telling. I was just out of curiosity.
I was cool. I was. Look, I've been doing this 35 plus years.
That's why I was like, I wonder if you just thought about, let's get a nice pool and kick back.
Well, no, I was just going to be the guy, like walking around, going to PBA, watching games, yelling at people, going to high school sports, asking the coach, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Or you imagine that irritating guy, like just me with no focus, just being able to just berate people about.
Oh, I would love to know what Lincoln would say about DP if you weren't owner. If
you
were just that guy.
Who's the crazy guy? He's the crazy guy going.
This guy just shows up everywhere.
These guys, look, man, I'd be at Seacrest every Friday night with a different shirt on every night. Right, rooting for a different team, right? Like finding favorite players and favorite coaches, and that's what I would have done. But here's the thing: I found out that the ticket needed a radio host, and I applied. I literally applied. Whoever was interviewing me was not going to have my experience. They wasn't going to know what I knew. They weren't going to have my resources. I knew that. They didn't know. When I got on air, people didn't know who this guy was. They didn't know that I loved it the way that I do. There's no way they could have known. There's no way. They were like, well, who's this guy? He's not even a Husker. Oh, but you don't know. You don't know. But here's the thing. When I had to interview 7 times to get the lowest paying job in all of radio in the country. 7 times, because they couldn't understand. Why would you want to do this? Why would you want to work? I think I made $12 an hour. I think I made $12.
So minimum. I mean, they put you on minimum right there.
Right. $12 an hour, 2 hours a day, then 3 hours a day. And that was it. I would have done it for free. That's what I told them. I would have done. You're going to let me talk ball 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. How many listeners out there, if we said, listen, I will teach you how to do this and give you the support, but you got to do it for free. There were people who would line up at the door. Yes, I'm in. I asked the same thing of the pros. That yes, I want you to take care of your family, and I want you to have money in your pocket. I want you to eat well. I want you to rest well. I want you to have a high ceiling. I want you to be better than I ever was. I want you to build a career. I want you to build a career. I want everybody here to go from the University of Nebraska or Wesleyan or Omaha, wherever you came from, and that 30 years from now, you're still doing it, and you're doing it in whatever way we do it in 30 years. But all with the mindset that if you wouldn't do it for free, it's not for you.
That's especially true in this business.
If you don't want to come here and do this, I haven't worked a day in 30 plus years because I love what I do. And if you don't love it, the moment you come to me where money is the first thing you talk about, it's just like NIL to me. Look, man, I'm giving you a chance to play in the big leagues. This ain't a podcast. This is not mom and dad's basement. We're not doing it. No, in the big leagues, fully credentialed, federally protected, federally bonded, federally boundary. Professional, the best of equipment, the best place to work in, sights, sounds, etc.
Cool studio right now,
right?
Lincoln, I think.
Right. That if you don't want to come, if you come, it's like Notre Dame recruits you and you go, yeah, but I'm only going to play for Notre Dame if you give me X number of dollars. Enjoy wherever you're going.
Yeah, we'll find another player.
Enjoy. Because I hate to tell people this, there's nobody better on there. There's nobody more experienced than I am in the state. So here's the thing. If I'm willing to do it free, if I'm willing to do it for, because everybody who works here makes more than I do.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah. Everybody, like when you say that, right? That here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
For what we put into it, everybody here makes more than Becky makes. She's the best marketer in the country. Brilliant. Hours putting in. She's working right now. Guaranteed. She's working right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You guys are both
right
working.
And if you tell me that you want to do this, but that you deserve more than the people who built it and the people who run it and the people who operate it, you're the wrong person. You're the wrong person. So show up like you love it. Show up like it matters. Be proud of yourself. I'll help you make some money. And the folks here are paid well.
Yeah, I mean, I won't give my details out, but
folks
I'm doing all right.
Right.
For journalism, it's
right.
Especially for journalism. I mean, that's
especially now in this environment, in this economy, and in this business.
If it was, it's crazy. If I didn't know about the ticket and know what 2025 is today, this was ludicrous. It's a fly. Yeah. But luckily, the ticket showed up here in Lincoln. Otherwise, definitely still doing drywall.
Let's go to break. We'll come back. We'll get your confidence and comfort level on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, we got to do that, don't we?
Should be fun.
Harrison Orange, DP, one-on-one.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade for this year's harvest. Plus, you could save even more with interest rates starting as low as 1.9% on select units. Low interest rates combined with our huge discounts, there's not a better time to buy. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
Hey fans, there's more winning at Amigos with the VIP Game Day giveaway. Every app scan is your chance to win premium tickets to a Nebraska football, basketball, and volleyball game, along with exclusive game day perks. And when Nebraska goes to a bowl, the winner also gets 2 tickets, lodging, and airfare to the bowl game. Weekly semifinalists will win free food for a year. Go Big Red. Eat at Amigos and enter to win.
Amigos is celebrating 45 years with exclusive Nebraska Legends collectible cups featuring Tom Osborne, John Cook, and some of your favorite Huskers. For every cup sold, 50 cents goes to teammates. Show your Big Red pride by getting all 4 of these collectible cups at Amigos.
This is Tom Osborne with the Teammates Mentoring Program. We have students on the waiting list for a mentor, and we want you to join the team. Learn more about mentoring and support teammates by visiting Amigos.
An overdose can happen in front of you and you might not realize it. Blue lips, slowed breathing, pinpoint pupils, choking sounds, unresponsive to touch or sounds. These signs aren't always obvious, but they can be deadly. Knowing what to do could save your friend, your neighbor, your child. Learn more by visiting myhealthymind.crediblemmind.com so you can be ready before it happens. This message is funded in part by the CDC OD2A grant.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Limitless Male says it's all fun and games until your testosterone plummets. Testosterone levels can start falling as early as age 30 with symptoms like no energy, poor sleep, brain fog, belly fat, muscle loss, and mood swings. If this sounds familiar, get your testosterone checked at Limitless Male. We'll get you back in the game with more strength, energy, and confidence. When you feel this good, you'll wonder why you waited so long to get a free consult at Limitless Male. Get scheduled today.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to SmokingGunJerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back, one-on-one. Get used to hanging out with us at night. Get used to that. It's football season. It's football season. And we reset the standard for sports radio and for live radio, because I don't know who else will be live until midnight or 24 hours a day. I don't know if there's anybody in Lincoln or the state of Nebraska that would be live. We're going to be live from 6 a.m. Like starting September 1st. 6 a.m. to 12 midnight. And maybe more.
I have to think. Maybe
7 days a week.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the Kyle Perry days. Kyle Perry would be screaming here at 11 that night. Just
crazy.
Full of energy.
Crazy, right? Update. Texas A&M takes set 1 from Minnesota.
What was the final? I know it was pretty
25-23. They went on a 3-0 run because it was 23-22 Minnesota. And now in set 2, it's 19-18 Gophers. In the second set with Penn State. Man, Penn State was down 2-1 to number 14 Kansas. Won set 4, 30-28. And then iced them out with a 15-12 fifth set to win 3-2. They improved to 2-0. The number 2 ranked Penn State Nittany Lions
barely scraped through.
That's a brawl. That was a brawl. 30-28. Save yourself. Fourth set.
Volleyball seems like it's hitting the point where all water is rising right now. All right, guys, it just
women's sports.
Yeah, women's sports.
Women's sports are WWE,
it's
UFC,
just more competitive.
UFC, the women's fight game is crazy. As a matter of fact, they're headed towards a super fight with Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes. That's a super fight. That will lead to other super fights. Because at some point Cyborg crosses back over to face the winner of Kayla and Amanda Nunes. Necessary. And there's some other fighters who are looking to cross over. Folks who were in judo, folks who were in boxing who want to cross over so well. And then it is US Open week. And in round 1, there was a pretty interesting event, thing that happened tonight. And I looked up at some point and realized that Venus Williams was playing in the active tournament. 45-year-old Venus Williams.
I was just going to ask how old she is.
And they seeded her. Of course, she's in a lower bracket, a lower seed. They pitted her against the number 11 in the world, Muchkova. Number 11 in the world. Muchkova wins set 1, 6-3. Looked, oh, man. Venus wins set 2, 6-2.
I don't know what that does to you as a mindset as an athlete.
That at 45
you're getting worked.
45, Venus is battling, but she's Venus Williams. Muchkova wins the match 6-1 in the third set. But
it still says a lot.
That Venus. Now, here's what that also tells you. Serena, who's getting in shape, dropping weight, right? What would the world do if Venus is Serena's playing in the 2026 US Open or Wimbledon? Because it might happen. But it's the US Open, and bravo. I watch probably more of the US Open than most. I will multi-stream, and if you're a streamer, I will watch several tennis matches. So Hulu lets you pick of all the live matches. You can pick the ones you want to watch. And at several points today, I had 3 matches going. I tend to want to watch the women's game more because it seems more competitive and more that there's more parity.
At Wimbledon, you saw it.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Right? Like, but I did stay up last night and watch. There was a late night match that went bonkers. It was crazy. And it ended 11:30, 12 o'clock, which is 1 o'clock New York time, 2 o'clock, 1 New York time. And I was just like, wow, this is fantastic. Because I for whatever reason, like I get more hyped over the national championship than Wimbledon.
I kind of fall in love with Wimbledon, like, because I mean it's just the scenery up there. It's like Augusta. It's like you're kind of just, it's beautiful. Like if I had to really pick, I might go to Wimbledon.
I'm going to have to ask Cobalt that Wednesday.
Wimbledon's, I mean, it's beautiful.
I know he's done. He played at Wimbledon. He played U.S. Open.
U.S. Open. He didn't play in Wimbledon.
Played U.S. Open. Played U.S. Open. But I was looking for the number 12. Svitolina got upset. Number 12 on the women's side got upset. Of course, number 11 just won. 15, 16, 19. Most of the higher seeds had success. Yastremska at the 20 seed, 20th ranked player, she got beat in 3 sets. And then you start looking for the American players who are in the rest of it. And then tomorrow it really kind of fires up and kicks off. On the men's side, Jack Draper won in 4 sets tonight. So that was good. Alcaraz, who's the number 2 seed, is playing currently, won the first set. They're in set 2 as well. One of my favorite players, Francis Tiafoe, won all 3 sets tonight as well. He's the number 17 seed. So, and then there's a bunch of 4 and 5 set matches in the lower ranking. So it is the national championship, the U.S. Open. It's our tournament, and it's always cool because it also means football season.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that is a good point.
It always have
those markers of.
Hey man, you have to pay attention. What is going on downtown that everybody is? Why the streets are so active?
School's back. It's still this week. I mean, it looks like this every night now.
Okay, so
it's cool.
I'll tell you a little thing. So whenever it's move-in day, right, for the new school year,
mm-hmm.
I just chuckle to myself.
What's sticking out? What's so funny?
Because all the families are there. The parents are so proud to drop their kids off drop their kids off at the dorm, right? And I am just in the countdown of, because like the parking lot's packed because they're unloading cars and getting them moved in, and there are athletes. There are men athletes helping the freshman girls move in.
What a nice young man.
What a good kid. What a good kid.
Midwest Nights probably hurts.
What a good
reverse.
kid. What a good kid. What a good kid. And it starts early in the morning, and then by mid-afternoon, and then
mm-hmm.
you see the parents slowly start, like in some cases, the parents stay over like the first night. They get a hotel and they stay for the first night. But in some cases, no, those parents are out. Like it is 2 deuces. Like we're out. And there should be an hourglass clock that you turn over the moment the parents pull out of the parking lot, and to see how quickly the clothes change,
mm-hmm.
and they have posseed up, and there is a collection of freshman girls headed to the Haymarket. And I'm going, man, it's a cold world. It's a cold world, bruh.
It helps pay off,
It's a cold world. Like,
I think that's one part where my dad, was happy to have 4 sons. He just strapped just helped me with the straps on the back of the truck, and he said, "You're good to go. Drive to Lincoln. I'll meet you down there another day."
My mom was so quick to get out of it. Like we had a Lincoln Continental, and I really didn't bring much to campus.
I think that's the most freshman guys experience. Guys are pretty bad at thinking. I mean, it's the first time most guys are living on their own, and they're just pretty bad at preparing for it.
Well, we knew that the living for baseball players, even a freshman baseball player, we knew that it had everything. Like it had the beds, so
mm-hmm.
I just needed sheets, comforters, etc. Had a refrigerator,
your appliances, and basic furniture.
Right. It had the basic stuff. So, didn't bring much. And we pull up to the dorm in front of my dorm, and my stepdad goes, you stay in the car. I'm going to scout the place. And my stepdad, he was a dude, like good-looking dude, 6'2", 240, like he's strapping guy. And he's strutting out. He gets out of the car. He's strutting. He walks into the dorm. And he's in there for about 10 minutes. And he walks out and he goes, all right, now make your entrance. Make your entrance. He goes, I said, what'd you do? He goes, I went in there and went, hey, where do the baseball players check in? He's announcing it to the dorm in front of, and they're girls all out. Yeah. My son's a baseball player. Where are the baseball players? Where are they? Who's responsible for taking care of my boy? And they're lining up, right? And they're paying attention. He walks out. I get out, and they're, baseball player. Harrison, it was diabolical, man.
It's great assist.
See that foresight. He was such the dude. Like he was. Listen, my stepdad was a dude. DC cop, had game, right? It was beautiful. And my mom's in the car, and then perfectly enough, my mom didn't lift the thing, didn't do anything the whole time. We're just going back and forth, and she's just standing there listening. And we get everything in. She gives me a hug and she goes, there's a girl over on the rail who really thinks you're cute. She goes, don't look, but I'm going to point her out to you once you walk up. And I walk up and she just looks over and I was like, that's love. That's love. That's love.
Way better wingman than set me up. Our family was just go run the mill and get out of here.
We went to dinner 2 nights later. Turns out she was a cheerleader. Good call, Mom.
Just scouting down. Those
good
good eyes
call,
right
Mom.
there.
Good job, Mom. Way to go. Love you. Miss you. We'll throw it to break. We'll close out. We need to get your rankings. We'll get them when we come back.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the 2nd season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball. Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket. And we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Old School with Foreman and Orman.
Any tips for a dad who just volunteered to be a YMCA flag football coach less than a week before the season started because no one else had volunteered to coach the 5th graders up to that point?
Tylenol for your headache.
Put some in your cup. Put some in your cup, and make sure your contract is 1 year only.
Medicate, bro.
Frank Reich. Frank Reich at Stanford.
Yep.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, racing fans, this is Brie Marie inviting you to join me and James Rowland for the Finish Line every Sunday night from 7 to 8 p.m. Catch up with the local dirt track drivers, national racers, and everyone you need to know about in the world of racing. Don't spin your wheels, hit the gas, and join us Sundays at 7 p.m. for the Finish Line on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, it's me, your cell phone. We need to talk about something serious. I know you love me. I know you like using me wherever you are, but I feel like this isn't working out when you're driving. I know you may think that it's possible to focus both on me and the road, but I just don't feel the same way. I think we should spend time away from each other when you're driving. It's for the best.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, race fans, to the Finish Line every Sunday night. I'm James Rowland. Join Brie Marie and me every Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket FM or theticketfm.com for the Finish Line. All the latest news for local and national motorsports, all in one place. 93.7 The Ticket FM.
Mario fue pintor más de 30 años. Cuando me dijo que se le estaban olvidando las cosas, fue difícil. Un día me dijeron que pintara el marco del lado por dentro y pinté el lado de afuera.
Yo le diría a la gente que le diga a su familia lo que está pasando con él.
Si algo se nota diferente, podría ser Alzheimer. Es momento de hablarlo. Visita alz.org/nuestras historias para saber más. Un mensaje de The Alzheimer's Association y The Ad Council.
Hey, it's me, your cell phone. We need to talk about something serious. I know you love me. I know you like using me wherever you are, but I feel like this isn't working out when you're driving. I know you may think that it's possible to focus both on me and the road, but I just don't feel the same way. I think we should spend time away from each other when you're driving. It's for the best.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it twice a day.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it in the morning and before dinner.
I get it, slip it, cuff it, check it, and share it with my doctor. Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor.
Now that I know my blood pressure numbers, I talked with my doctor. We're getting those numbers down.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it. Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Learn more at manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
There's no better way to spark a child's imagination than to get lost in the adventure of a good book. I'm Jenny Benson, president of NSEA. Working together, parents and teachers can help every child succeed. You can help by reading to your child and let your child read to you. Encourage reading in your home and make it a priority. Make reading fun and a time that you and your child look forward to spending together.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association in the station.
Welcome back, race fans, to the finish line every Sunday night. I'm James Rowland. Join Bree Marie and me every Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket FM or theticketfm.com for the finish line. All the latest news for local and national motorsports, all in one place. 93.7 The Ticket FM.
You're listening to One on One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Isaac, man, go to bed.
Oh, I saw that. Very sweet, though.
No, it's the thing. The streaming numbers are up tonight. There are a lot of folks who decided to hang out.
Yeah, 227.
They thought that folks are hanging out. Greatly appreciate it, but get used to it because I don't want to be rude and call it Ticket Center, like Sports Center, but it's going to be like the 10 to midnight. It's going to be Ticket Center. I don't want to use Sports Center.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you would call it.
But it's your sports ticket. And then somebody pitched it's the ticket ticker, because we're just going to be reading off scores and updating the
That's
story.
not bad either.
The story
Ticket
of the
ticker.
day, right? The story of the day. So I'm such a grown man, baby. But you know those tickers, the sports tickers?
Yeah.
That has. Can you imagine one?
Oh, we have not thought about that here yet. That'd be sick in this studio. For everyone referencing, DP's pointing above our head to the window and having a ticker. So that way it means you guys walked past the live windows.
Uh-huh.
You'd be able to see what we're talking about that day as well.
Yep. It's going to happen.
That'd be cool. And then put the helmets above it and just get carried
It's gonna
away
happen.
now.
Let's go crazy.
All right, go ahead.
Because it would just give the scores.
Yeah.
It would
It'd be
just
awesome.
give the sport. It would just give the scores like they do at the bottom of ESPN, right? And it's the next thing. And I have so many. I have a bunch.
It just looked really cool. I mean, I'm envisioning what that would look like.
Well, but also imagine we could put the ticker on the bottom of the stream.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm thinking, because right now we have, some sort of ticker / banner. If we could,
but you could put above that,
have it updated, and then just control all of it from here. And I get where you're going with it. I like this.
Yep.
Also, we got all these helmets in here. This studio's awesome. We got to.
Oh man,
I keep saying it, but it really is. It's a cool place to work.
It's the thing. But yes, so starting next week, with the rest of the lineup pretty full, there's some new things about to happen, about to jump off. The ticket's going to get bigger, stronger. We'll go deeper, and we'll be better. But I think I still like one-on-one because it allows me to talk to coaches and, players and that sort of thing, right? But I think the ticket late night.
I'm not sure what the name is yet. I like Ticket Center,
right?
But we're not the center. It does sound a little self-indulgent there, but
but we are. We're the sports center of Lincoln.
Yeah, it's like
we're the sports center. It's Lincoln's sports ticket.
It is. Sports ticker might be the best one so far, or ticket ticker,
right?
Or Ticket Center. I'm split.
Right.
Ticket Center sounds the best. Ticket ticker makes maybe the most sense.
I just think, and again, it's the recap of the day and our ability to break down the stories. It is 1-1. Minnesota wins set 2, 25-21, and they're in set 3, and it's tied at 8. Set 3, of course, Penn State winning 3-2 over Kansas earlier tonight. Royals fall 7-0, only 2 hits. They dropped to 3.5 back. But we're pitching the idea that the late night during basketball season, it's chaos. Like, it'll be crazy. But think about Major League Baseball playoffs where we can go late into the night. We can go late Saturday, right? Because college football, going till midnight, just updating scores and playing highlights. Like, we can grab clips and there's just a lot that can be done and will be done on the ticket.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, that's the time you got all that stuff ready.
Well,
to throw together and to hash out, and then you're ready for day 2.
We get to see downtown Lincoln in full.
It is a lot more fun. I will say, now that school's back, you do get a lot more activity out here, and it's a good time to get this thing back and running.
Yep. There's a thing that was done. We'll close with this. It said if NFL teams were colleges, and to give you some idea, they put the Falcons with TCU, saying never lying down, but championship game failure. They have the Panthers with Auburn, longing for the days of Cam Newton, which is hilarious.
That one might be a little bit more disrespectful to Auburn than it is Panthers, but I mean, right.
Tell me which one applies to Nebraska. Haven't won anything meaningful since the 1990s, or incredible fan bases who deserve better.
Pat myself on the back, B. Both are true, but B. I mean, we're talking about the
what
90s.
What if I told you that one of those teams is the Cowboys and one of those teams is the Bears? Which program is Nebraska? They put them with Chicago, saying they have incredible fan bases who deserve better. They put Tennessee with Dallas, saying they haven't won anything meaningful to the 90s. I think, in fact, that Nebraska is the Cowboys of college football.
Yeah, because as much as I love the Bears, they didn't. It's not like they had a nice run. They had a feared run, but it wasn't nearly as long as what the Huskers had going.
Well, but they are the NFL. The Bears started this thing. They were the party starter. So they have long run. But we'll go over this for tomorrow.
Okay, this will be good.
Yeah, we'll do this. Harrison, thank you, kind sir. Yeah.
This will be fun.
This will be fun. Y'all have a great night. Harrison, you gonna talk or you gonna run a replay? What are you gonna do?
Best of ticket. We got the my show.
Run
Black
black
shirt. Yeah, that one's coming up next year. I'm gonna get back there. I got some work to do.
There you go.
But nonetheless, appreciate you guys listening. And as DP said, you can stay tuned for the stuff going forward. Don't go anywhere though. More ticket coming your way next.
When the clock strikes 0,